He's now doing it again. He's hired an agent. And it's really funny to me that the news came out about Waugh hiring an agent the day before, I think it was on Monday, a few hours before probably Montreal's most important game of the season. He knew what he would like. This is Patrick Waugh, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Come on, Patrick. Come on, Patrick. I mean, listen, I would love to see him back in the game. He's the best, but
I was when I heard that, I started looking into Patrick Waugh as a coach, and a lot of people were saying, he's the type of guy who wants to have control of everything. Mm-hmm. And I just don't think that's going to work in the NHL. I think it works really well in the CHL because there's many instances of having coaches and GMs or where they're the same person. It's just it'd be really interesting to see again, because we saw it in Colorado. We saw what happened in Colorado. I mean, up until the end where things between him and Sakic kind of did go a little bit sour, but I don't know. I don't know who's going to take, who do you think is going to take a chance on Patrick Waugh?
Columbus.
No.
No. You just left a relationship with John Tortorella, and now you're gonna.
What you have to think about is with Patrick Waugh. It is why in the world would Patrick Waugh go to Columbus? Nobody. Remember, this is Patrick Waugh who went out on top, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, listen. Did they lose to Minnesota? Yeah, but his numbers were still Patrick Waugh has too much self-respect. He left when he wanted to. So he's going to go to a market. That's what you got to remember about Patrick. I mean, here's the thing. Because it's going to be a rumor no matter what happens until Ducharme gets a new contract. There's going to be links to Montreal. And it would be I don't want it, but I kind of do. Could you imagine Patrick Waugh one day pulling Carey Price? It would be terrible, but it would be so it would be maximum chaos. But I think so. Who needs a new coach, or who is on? Let's look at some of the teams around the league, and I just don't see him. I don't see Patrick Waugh saying, "I'm going to go to Columbus." Is anything going to happen with Jeff Blashill in Detroit? I mean, I think Jeremy Colleton may be up in Chicago.
He has 2 more years after this one.
Never mind. Dallas aren't probably going to go anywhere.
No.
Nashville just got their new guy in John Hines. John Cooper should never lose his job. Quinville's not going anywhere. It sounds like it's not been easy, but Rod Brindamore this is from 31 Thoughts. He's probably staying in Carolina. The Caps aren't going to get rid of Laviolette. The Penguins, Sullivan's weird, but the Penguins, it's not mid-season, so they can't fire the coach. Barry Trotz, he'd be an idiot. Bruce Cassidy, he'd be an idiot. Is it Jack? No, it's not Jack Quinn. What's the Rangers coach's name? It's something Quinn. Is it David Quinn?
Yeah, David Quinn. But he has 2 more years after this one too.
Philly,
they're in a weird spot too. They're figuring it out. They're giving him a chance.
Yeah. Philly, I mean, I wouldn't get rid of Vigneault right now because it feels like there's still some work to be done on that roster before they can him. Lindy Ruff in New Jersey is kind of weird, but would Patrick go there? He's not going to Buffalo because he would command a salary because he's Patrick Waugh, he does what he wants. Obviously, Colorado's not happening. Minnesota's not happening. The Golden Knights aren't going to happen. St. Louis?
You think they get rid of Craig Berube?
Let's put St. Louis to the side for a second here. Arizona.
Can you imagine? Sorry. Can you imagine Jordan Binnington and Patrick Waugh?
Yes.
I mean, it has the potential to work out, but it also has the potential to completely blow up.
It's next game. Listen, Jordan, this is how you do it, and then
he keeps him in for 11 goals.
Yeah,
and that's it. The Ducks, they've got their guy. The Kings, they're not going to get rid of Todd McLennan. No. San Jose have Rocky Thompson as an assistant in case Bugner doesn't work out. He's not going to go to Arizona because I'm sure Wayne got out of there before damaging his reputation. Patrick's not going to do the same thing. Ottawa are with DJ Smith, and they had the chance to bring on Patrick back then. The Canucks, they're going to want Travis Green. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
It would be interesting if that goes wrong. Do they circle back to Patrick? Calgary and Daryl Sutter, who freaking knows? He has a contract, though. We mentioned Montreal. Paul Maurice should not go anywhere. Edmonton, no.
Well, the other thing is what other coaches are currently available. That like there's Gerard Gallant and then you have to ask yourself, who would you rather have, Gerard Gallant or Patrick Waugh? And then you have to do that with the other coaches available.
So I guess
as a coach,
yeah.
The only team that really works is St. Louis. I think we can kind of determine here. So it's between
Seattle.
Oh no. Because he can come in and like establish his own thing. You know, it's nothing that he's breaking the mold.
Well, let's just say for the sake of argument's sake, because I think it makes a lot of sense that Gerard Gallant could work in Seattle, because it just kind of does. Or you could bring Barbecue Bruce, one of the two. So then available would be for St. Louis either like Claude Julien, Patrick Waugh,
Bruce Boudreau.
Yeah, one of Bruce Boudreau or Gerard Gallant, whoever doesn't end up in Seattle. I don't know if there are any hot NCAA guys or guys in the AHL. Leave Joe Bouchard alone.
Oh, there's Andre Thierry, but I don't think he's gonna, because he's gonna coach the World Juniors again.
So and you would hope that like he would do the Ducharme thing of having an assistant spot first. You don't go from a World Junior straight to the head coach. You need some time there.
Unless you're Brent Sutter.
Yeah. Ooh.
Who went from the World Juniors to the New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, and how did that go?
That's funny. He actually had a winning record.
Yeah.
Same thing with Claude Julien when he was in New Jersey, if I'm going to go on the side. They both had winning records towards the end of the season. But the Lou Lamoriello's like, yeah, they didn't prepare the teams for the playoffs, even though they were like first in their division, and then Lou Lamoriello took over as coach, like both times.
So basically, it would be a race if you're St. Louis and you're like, we don't like how this is going, and right now they're in a good spot to make the playoffs. They got 3 games in hand and a point over the Yotes, so they should be fine. But if they underperform, who knows? So I think basically what we can draw from looking at everything right now is there's not a great chance he's going to get a job, but it is the NHL.
That's true.
You could see until someone is on the hot seat.
And you know what? That could be Dominic Ducharme.
Maybe.
It could be.
Where does he go after, though? I don't know. I mean, like, there's a lot of speculation with that.
Where would Dom Ducharme go?
Yeah, where would he go after?
I think he sits. That's a good question, because don't forget. Because Alain Nesardine went back. Alain Nesardine, did he go back with New Jersey and just kind of step to the side?
I believe so.
I don't know if Ducharme does that. I don't think he'd have the same role, or it'd be a bit mixed up because they have Alex Burrows. I don't know, but at the same time, if Ducharme doesn't do the job, then sorry, but I don't know. Patrick Waugh, though. Listen, I think we all, for the entertainment value, would love to see him back in the league.